Hi everyone, it's Lonnie and thanks for stopping by today. I am going to be making some halve pockets or halve heart pockets. I made some before and I've run out, so I thought I would try to do them a little differently this time. And so what I'm going to start with is a 6x6 piece of paper, and then I'm going to make myself a template because I want it to fit on my page. So I can't quite go all the way to the edge. So this is going to keep me in my page size. So since this is my template, I can fold it. And then I just like to go blind, I guess. And I don't like to draw it beforehand, I just like to cut it. So I'm going to try to make it as tall as I can, but skinnier. Usually I like my hearts fairly rounded. So let's see what happens here. I picked the 6x6 because I didn't really like the pattern on the other side, so I guess that's an okay heart for what it is. Normally I would make it shorter, but I want it to fill up most of the page. So let's see, how did we do? It's gonna fit within my parameters. I think it's 5.5. So yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, so this being my template, I want to use certain pieces of paper that I have cut. These are now 6x6 as well, just to keep it simple. I'm going to maybe put it on the edge like so. And then this is going to be the back half, the full heart, and then the half part will be the front. I should put it this way so I can actually see where I'm cutting. Because it's always good when we see what we're doing. I picked sturdier paper than maybe normally I would, but because I got the, I'm going to be using the napkin paper that I made the other day for the half part. So I just wanted to have a sturdier backing. I like having these on hand, so I'm going to be making a few. Probably be fitzing around with these to get them to look nice. Okay, so that's one. Scraps. I see all these scraps projects and I always want to make them, and then I realize, you know, I keep using up my scraps, so I don't really have a whole lot of them laying around. So I'm always happy to get more scraps. Okay, so these are the two patterns I have. And I picked these based on my napkin paper, what the napkin paper would look like in front of these. And I thought they would work together really well. That's all right, I don't actually have to cut the corner because straighten it out. Somehow, oh, I think it's in my template, this little bump. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Take a smidge off. Alright, so I've got a couple more to cut out, and then I'll be back with you. Yeah, so today I'm going to be making a double have a heart pocket, and so I'm ready for the front half, and so this is some of the napkin paper from the other day. So then I have to decide how deep I want the pocket. Maybe there, and then I can cut off some if I need to. I'm gonna make some more of this napkin paper. It's just a lot of fun to work with. I used them yesterday to make clusters, and the video didn't really turn out, so there's a little curl on that because of the edge. Should be okay. So I was thinking this one would go nicely here, or it would go nicely here. I actually think it would look better on this one. And got a little extra heart. So there's that. Okay, so before I glue it, I'm going to cut some more halves for the rest of them, and I'll probably edit that out, so I'll see you in a bit. I could just draw a line somewhere here. Better late than never. So then I can see where my line is. Kind of. If I hold it on this side, I should be able to see better. Maybe. Okay. Done with the template for now. And I think I want to ink around the darker hearts at least. Sorry, I have that card there so that I sort of stay in frame. Okay. Let's see. I'm always drawn to the darker of the browns, the ground espresso. Not sure why. Okay, so I made a few more, or cut out a few more so far, and I decided I like how it looks when I ink not only the heart, but also if I lightly run my dauber over the napkin paper, just to highlight the creases that are protruding, because what it does is it just gives it more depth. So you can see it better if I put it on top of white paper. Don't want to do too much, just a slight hint that, like a typography. Okay, so like that. And then I've cut out, oh, then I also inked the edges. It kind of hides some imperfections when you go to glue everything together. This would be a really good mask make, because you can just cut out everything and then put everything together. Alright, so I decided to use my hot glue gun. So what I did was I just ran glue on the V shape to start with, so that I could get the placement before the hot glue dries on me. Like so. And then come back and do the other part. Without getting it stuck in the wrong place, obviously, which is the whole point. Oh well, a little off won't matter too terribly much. I can smell that raspberry. Every time the hot glue hits it, it just brings out the smell. Okay, so I'm going to just trim this one off a bit. Okay, so that one's complete. then there's the rest. I wonder if a different glue would work better. Not as well. Wouldn't hurt to try it because there's already glue on there, so. Probably won't be as quick to dry. And that is the benefit of the hot glue for videos. This one was harder to ink because the folds are not just creases, they're more pronounced. That's okay. This glue takes a few seconds, but it's not overly long, so. Alright, so that can dry on its own. This is just a shorter pocket. I'll try the whole thing with the hot glue. Just going around the edge. And I'm gluing the shiny part down so it won't be visible. And then sliding it into the bottom of the heart there. I know they're not perfectly straight, but that was because the heart was off angle on the paper. It's all right. It's gonna, if people wanted perfection, they wouldn't be looking for handmade stuff, right? All right, I'm gonna get brave here and just do the whole thing with hot glue right from the get-go. Oh, I gotta find some more of that tea. Raspberry with pomegranate. I was looking on Amazon and they wanted a lot of money for tea. I thought, hopefully I can find it cheaper in the store. Many times Amazon has cheaper prices, but I don't know what it is about this tea. They wanted like over $12 for a box of 20. I'm not used to paying that much. And that's all I cut out for now. I'll probably continue making some after. Let's see, but I wanted to show you when I put it in my journal and then what I'm going to put in it. The whole reason to make a pocket. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, go on that page. Blue works nicely. Or I should stop trying to find other pages that would work better, because that would actually work too, because of the book page matches the color of the I do want it to stand out a little bit though. Alright, I'm gonna go on this one. And then I'm gonna put one of the clusters on there that I made yesterday. Perhaps. put it on the side down here. This one says smile. Alright, so because I want it to be a double pocket, the way I'm going to use this one. The way I want it to work is to make the back part a pocket as well. So just go up halfway or so, about 2/3 of the way. If I spread it out, it might dry faster. And then put it down. All right, so then I've got two things I can put in. I do like that one. So yeah, the clusters I made yesterday: burlap, tulle, fabric, paper, and ribbon, and one of those little wood ornaments, and a word tag. So that was yesterday's project with a video that didn't work. I have a picture in my community tab of the final results if you want to see what they look like. Then, okay, so what I did was, I think it's called hymnary.org. It's a website, and I printed out this hymn, which is in the public domain, so I am free to use it. And it's the song "The Love of God," and it's based on Romans 8 verse 38-39 and John 3:16. And I'd like to read you the words, because sometimes when we sing songs we don't get the full meaning. The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin. O love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. When hoary time shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall, when men who here refuse to pray on rocks and hills and mountains call, God's love so pure shall still endure, all measureless and strong, redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels' song. Could we with ink the oceans fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh my goodness, when you read the words, I mean, I just about got overwhelmed there. So anyways, I wanted to put that song in the pocket. The only thing I didn't figure out is how to fold it to get it in there. So I'm gonna just do this simple half and then in thirds. Oh, look at that. The title shows up perfectly. Alright, so that will stick out nicely there. And then I can put the verse in here. And the verse I picked is Psalm 145, 18 and 19. The Lord is near to all who call upon him, to all who call upon him in truth. He will fulfill the desire of those who fear him, and also will hear their cry and save them. And there we go. Double pocket. Double have a heart pocket. All right, so thanks for joining me today, and I wish you a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.